Alright, yo, it's me Fox. I'm back with another video. Today we're doing what if Azukumadori in Squid Games, the 1000th time I'm doing it. So, yeah, because all the other ones were going good until the footage cuts out. And that's why I said it's the 1000th time, because I try to do it so many goddamn times, like the proper story mode. So, alright, let me tell you how we gotta do how this is gonna go out for the Squid Games in the world of quirks. Gotta spin one time. That's better. Sorry for the sound. But anyways, I'm outside right now. I can't stay in my house. My house gives me a headache right now. Um, just let me get this done and over with. Because I'm not really feeling it, and I just found out some news today because I just got my phone back on, and turns out one of my favorite YouTubers, my when it goes on my ranking, my the ranking of YouTubers, the second, and yeah, it turns out his mom's died, and yeah, it's sad, but I'm gonna do this. What if for the person that asked for it? They asked politely, so I've been trying to do it, and I'm sorry it took so long. Somebody else probably did before me, but yeah, I really don't care. So let me do this. This is what if Physical Dario was in Squid Games? Then I might or might not do a Naruto variant, then possibly a Issei variant version of it, but I don't really care because then I might do my first ever Goku what if. So let's start the what if. This is what if Izuku Midoriya was in. Sorry for the cars. First in Squid Games. So let's start the story. Well, when you got here, she just left. When you got here, she just left not that long ago. Damn, bro, is fucking screaming. That's why I can't stay in the house. Got a fucking headache. But anyways, where was I? Oh yeah. So the way I'm having to do this is like this. Quarks is still existing, but I'm gonna make quark canceling, chips. The chips that they place in their necks. I'm gonna make them be like part quark cancel, but they could be deactivated or activated for a certain round, should I say. Now let me start the what if. And oh yeah, one more thing. Izuku Midoriya, he got a quirk in this one. He wasn't put on the quirk list, but I will tell you this quirk over time. Everything else in UA happens in canon, and to the point we don't. To the point we don't know about. Yeah, to the point we don't, know the My Hero Academia timeline story fully ends. We see in this one, Deku defeated and killed. He defeated Shigaraki and killed All for One. After that was over, Azuku told every villain worldwide, no, yeah, in Japan too, just in Japan, that All for One is dead. He killed All for One and captured Shigaraki. All the villains seeing that their two powerfulest leaders and most powerfulest of them all for one, is dead and Shigaraki is captured. Deku sent out a call to UA telling him where his location at. They got there, the UA students got there, seeing a pretty beat up and nearly bloodied Izuku Midoriya. Azuka Midori was taken to the hospital and he was placed under arrest by the government for Azuka Midori pulling a vigilante, going rogue, and he did commit murder to their eyes for killing a villain. And only the Hero Society and the government of Japan, they ask questions and everything, and then they found out about One for All. They wanted One for All under their control, but the Hero Society told them that they cannot possess a quarter of that power, and also you can't remove it or take it away, or basically erase it. They asked why, and some of them wanted to try it, but All Might said that how it has been tried in his youth, that he faced a couple of people that have abilities to destroy and erase quarks, but One for All cannot be erased, or cannot be destroyed, or cannot be removed. The only thing that could possibly remove it or destroy it is One for All for One, the thing that created it. And the government is now know about One for All and All for One's, history, and they think about it and they think this is an outcome that cannot be avoided at all. So they released Deku of the murder charges, but told the heroes and the people and Nezu that he can no longer be a hero, no matter what. If he had children, they could become heroes, but he cannot. Some people want to make an outrage and tell him that they can't do that. That he's the strongest. But Azu told him that he could just pass on the ability to someone else. He's tired, and he actually didn't want to be a hero anymore. He actually kind of gave up being the number one hero because he's seen a lot of messed up shit. So he want All Might thought he was gonna give the court back to him. All Might thought he had to go look for another successor, but he said no. He walked up to Bakugo, and Bakugo was there, pissed that his his friend and the person he thinks as a rival, a brother, is no longer becoming can no longer become the number one hero or become a hero at all. So he gave the court to Bakugo, telling Bakugo to if you eat this hair, you'll be able to claim the powers on One for All. Bakugo thought about it and he nodded, knowing that if another quirk like, off one appears once again, he'll have to he'll have to, fight it off. Or try to turn it into the path of good. Because, if you mix a certain amount of quirks together, you could create One for All or All for One. Just by mixing quirk DNA. It'll be one of 100, it'll be one of 1,000, but that one always comes through. So Bakugo took the quirk and everything, and the heroes told the government that they should have no files about the quirk and everything, and tell them that base destiny becomes the absolute hush hush. Like, to the point it's a worldwide government secret that nobody, not me in the public, not even some of the presidents from other countries should know about this. Only us. They nodded and they got rid of all the information that they were making and they erased it. Some people were wondering why. They told them that the case was dropped and everything. Some people that wanted to give this out to the world, telling the world the news about One for All and how it could be passed down to people, and some their version of the CIA came and get them and told them why, and they realized, and some people refused, telling them that the world should know, but they were quickly put down. Not by being killed, mostly being used in a court that could erase people's minds of history or certain knowledge. Now then, we see Izuku, much more older. He is in his. How old was the guy? I think he was in his 40s, possibly in his 40s or below. Probably to his. Probably to his. I'm gonna make it to. I'm gonna make it in his 20s to. Mm, what should I go with a proper age? Let's go with 30. Let's just go with 30. Yep, 30. That's it. He's just 30 years old. So after all the villains versus hero war ended and all that, Izuku had a good life. He he when he people knew about him, and some people walked up to him and thanked him for basically saving their country, the world, and everything. Some people told him that the things he should have did, he should not did it. So basically, those people with their own mentalities going like, you should did it like us, how we should like did it. There's some people on the internet saying that he did good and bad things, and some people say he had to do things. He was like, and some people was making the base that he was a true hero or he was a true villain. Some people even started making up comments about he's being an anti-hero. And then the world started. Then the world agreed that Izuku Midoriya was the first ever anti-hero. But all of that didn't bother Izuku. He took care of his mom. He visited his, you know. Oh yeah, forgot to mention some of the people from the Squid Games storyline is there, but not all of them. Basically, some people be gone and some people be replaced with certain people. Okay, okay. But anyways, back to the story. And he also goes and visit his daughter, and a boy that's not biologically his, but he treats him like his son. Azuku, he was at he was at the house where his mom and him stay. Him and his mom is having a little bit of money problems. They're kind of getting poor. The money that he was saving up, he had to spend it for medical bills and house bills, and also different fees. And he also spent some of it for his college fee because he did, and also one more thing, UA was a college in this one, so yeah. So he paid the fees. The fees wasn't expensive because he was a student, and also Nezu didn't want to put too much money, so he made a shorter list. He made a 50% decrease of the expensive, but it was still kind of expensive for him. His mom helped him and everything, give him advice and tell him things, and he's taking it all in. And wrong guy. Sorry. Do, do, do. Sorry for that. I was not looking at my phone. Izuku Midori looks like the same, but he's just got more scars. He's a pretty normal looking guy, and he's pretty kind to people. He works up to 5 different jobs, and he is extremely lucky, but also unlucky when it comes to certain times or certain times in the moments. But today was the day of his daughter's birthday. He named his daughter Jane. Jane, sorry, got to sneeze. Jane Midoriya. But and her mother took her because they had a divorce. Because he was mostly huh, what? Dang! That what you get? No, I didn't. Dang, you pushed me into the dirt though. Dang, nigga. Y'all niggas are crazy. You gotta talk about dad. You gotta talk about mom and dad. Oh shit, I'm about to fall again. Where was I? Oh yeah. He went to go visit her. His mother gave him the money, and he went to go buy her some things. And he spent a little bit more money than he on his when it comes to his salary. He knew his daughter was more on the study. He liked to study and read certain books, and also play a couple of games. She was kind of like a nerd, but she was very when it comes to fighting. She was a type of mixed martial artist. She was kind of like a red belt. But anyways, but he thought he should also buy something for the boy. And the boy was name was Jake. Jake. Sorry, I was looking at my cousin. She almost crashed her car. Jake Jeremiah. His father was part of a company, and he was also how should I say this? The cousin of Momo Yarozu. But he went to go visit him, bringing gifts. He brought some gifts and he knocked on the door. He waited for her to open the door, and she opened the door. She said, "Oh, Izuku. Oh, hey. How you doing? I'm doing great. I brought gifts for the kids. Oh, what you brought? I brought games, toys, and I also brought them a little bit something else." He went back to the door. He brought out two bikes. Whoa, you bought a lot of things. Yeah, don't worry about it. But like I said, don't worry about it. I can afford this. All right. Where do you want me to place them? You could place them right there by the couch. All right. He took the gifts and the two bikes right by the couch. They are talking. They remember the old times in the good old days. Until the door opened, and you hear a little boy saying, "Mom, like Mama, Izuku and the girl looked, and they see a green-haired, black-haired girl with long, silky hair. Then you see a young boy with dark hair, but you see a slight tint of green in his hair. Um, they open, he opened it, and you see a man with pitch black hair wearing a business outfit, and he has glasses on. His hair, pitch black hair, is also short. So the three people walked in. The two kids ran up to Zuku. The little girl saying, "Dad," and the little boy is saying "Dad" too. And Zuku saying, "Oh, hey, how you got two doing?" If you're wondering why the little boy is calling him Dad, well, Azuku treats him like a son. It's like, in a sense, he treats like all kids equally. He treats think of him like think of like Eri in a sense. If Eri had a twin sister and Azuki was treating her nice, he won't. He would treat both of them equally. Give them both gifts, even on their age, even though they have separate birthdays. He'd be kind and caring to them. But anyways, back to the story. Azuku brought them their gifts, and she was happy. She saw the latest games, and Azuku also bought her a Game Boy. Not any Game Boy. I'm talking about the one that was for PlayStation. I forgot what it's called. Shit. She asked him when did he like got this. He said it was pretty hard to find, but I know you wanted it because you always wanted to try to play on one. She nodded and she gave him a hug. The boy thought he didn't get anything, but Izuku brought them bikes and also brought the boy gifts and also bought him a type of Game Boy. But he bought him a Nintendo because he likes Nintendos, and they were happy. Izuku he also brought out some good. He didn't leave the two out too. He brought them. He brought the girl a necklace, gave it to her, and said, "Sorry, I forgot to mention I got you this too." And hey, bro, how you doing? Oh, hello, Izuku. Yeah, Izuku gave him a watch. It was a pretty nice watch. It was made out of silver material and had a couple of actual diamonds in it. He said, "Yeah, your two gifts were a little bit more expensive, but I'm fine. I can afford it." Suzuku he said, "Oh, looking at his phone, it's time for him to go to one of his fast food jobs." He said, "Oh, I gotta go, you guys. See ya." The two kids say bye, Dad, and Suzuku start proceed to walk out, and the guy looking at the watch, he gave the watch back to Suzuku, saying, I don't need it." He said, "No, I insist. You keep it, bro." And he walked out before the guy could into Ryan. When Izuku got outside, it started to pour rain, so he puts on his jacket and his hoodie. He proceeded to start walking through the rain. After he's walking through the rain, Where was I? Mm, shit. Oh yeah, the scene when the guy tells him that he's moving away with the kids and everything, and he's telling Izuku that to go and do your own thing. It's just don't come anywhere near to the family. Izuku looked at him in rage, and he told him to take his money, and I don't need it. Izuku wanted to punch in the face so hard, but he knew he shouldn't. And he looked, he looked behind her and saying, "You should really go inside before you catch a cold." The guy turns around, seeing that his daughter that he loved so dearly heard what he said. Azuko walked to her, and he took the money out the guy's hand, saying, "Here, here's your allowance. Spend it wisely." And he proceeded to leave. He went to his job, and hold on, you guys. All right, I'm back, you guys. After that, the guy he proceeded to hold on. All right, I'm back, you guys. Where was I? Oh yeah, we'll just get to the part when he gets taken to the people to the so he can do this. No, green light, red light. So everything else happens like in canon for Squid Games, and goddamn headache. We see Izuku waking up. He's in this type of facility that he thinks of. He feels a little bit pain in his neck, but he don't know why. And and sorry, and he sees a lot of other people. He sees a couple of people that he recognized. He walks up one of his old friends. Actually, one of his old classmates. He do consider him as a friend, but he has been getting taller and older, and he's actually getting pretty successful. This person is none other than. Hold on. Hold on, I forgot the guy's name. How did I forget his fucking name? Tenya Ida. Fucking hell. Why I couldn't remember his name? Damn. He sees Tenya Ida, or Ida for short, and he sees he sees a couple people. He sees a girl that robbed him. The girl that's in canon. I forgot her name. I apologize. Cause I got a headache. I can't really remember people's names right now. Like I'm trying my absolute hardest to remember Izuku Midoriya's names. Like hella hard. I'm just keep remembering Izuku Midoriya. Did not keep my remembering Deku or. Just let me keep on this damn story. Then after that, he sees He sees some guys and everything else. These guys were wearing these red type of jumpsuits with a hoodie and having a weird mask on them with this weird symbol, a shape in a sense. You see some with squares. These ones with squares are wearing having guns with them. Then you see the ones wearing circles, and they're just bringing in equipment. Not equipment, like some things. These type of coats. Then you see these one guy. This one guy, just with a triangle, and he proceeded to talk. He says everything else like in canon until he told him that they're gonna play a game. The game was red light and green light. They showed everybody to the way, and everybody was there. Everybody was confused, and some guys was kind of thinking this is the easiest game. But Izuku felt incredibly uneasy. He's looking at his surroundings, and so does the Ida. And the Muslim guy, I think he is Muslim, and I do apologize. I do apologize because I can't remember nobody's names for right now because my headache and I am finna do another what if and that one might be a little bit of cringe fest. But anyways, back to the story. After that, they're looked and they see holes in the wall and they see like these type of rods coming through them. But Zukumdor, with his really good eyesight, he focused and he realized those are guns and they're just look like they're ready to point at somebody. He tapped Ida and he also tapped the Muslim guy and he told the girl that heads up. He even told a blonde haired girl too. This blonde haired girl looked at him and nodded. They proceed to run through and you know what? Hold on. I want to bring in the main character of Squid Games too. I want to bring him in too. And he also tapped I can fucking remember his name. He's one of my favorite characters. Hold on, let me try to. I looked up his name on Google, and it said his name is Leon J. So, yeah, and he is player 40. If I remember correctly, player 40, 48. Wait, hold on. Let me take another look. So yes, he is player 48th, and the girl is player 40. Not 40. No, she's 78th. You know, the girl that people like to ship those two with a lot. And I really don't care because I don't really care about people shipping people together because they're romantic feelings. And the old man, yes, the old man was also told. Now start the story. And it's starting to rain again. Fuck. Where was I? Oh yeah. He told him, and and now they know that this is a serious game. This game is actually being really serious. So everything that happens in canon, you hear the red light, they go, they hear green light, then you hear red light again, they proceed to go. Not wait, not red lights, they stopped. Then green light. Azuka Midoriya grabbed the girl when the robot was about to say red light, the blonde hair girl, and her tag is what was her tag that I gave her? She was number 107. All right, I gave her a good tag. But anyways, Oh, it's about to rain on me. I don't care. After that, Izuku told her to stay still, talking to her, but not trying to move his head. He's basically talking in very low pitches, so his mouth, so his jaw. Because technically speaking, if your head moves, your jaw, like your jaw, if your jaw moves, that technically your head is moving at the same time. Because your jaw is connected to certain tendons, and your tendons make your head a little bit move a little bit. So yeah, she stays still, and they got up. The same thing happens to Zhongli and the Muslim guy, or probably not. No, he looks Muslim or Arabian to me, but I don't really judge people races. And let me go find his tag so you guys could possibly know him. So the guy is 32. Yes, 32. Had to look it up on my computer. All right. Well, I got my computer in my garage. So if you guys wondering how I know this, yeah, computer in the garage. So But anyways, back to the story. 32 grab Zhongli. Izuku and Ida. And oh yeah, Ida is basically replacing the guy. The guy. Zhongli's friend. That's in Squid Games. So Ida is Izuku Midori and Zhongli's friend. But anyways, back to the story. Hold on, I need to see why my sister's screaming. Alright, I'm back. Where was I? Oh yeah. So after that, they see the many dead bodies and people that was sadly killed by the gunmen. And some people was mortified and horrified. Some people was even praying to their gods. Zuku was getting PTSD moments, seeing the amount of dead bodies, people that you can see that's still alive, but slowly dying. And you hear other gunshots just to finish them off, so they won't suffer. Zuko's wondering, what the hell did we get ourselves into? Or how did he get himself into this? After that, they did the thing for, the pick if you want to proceed or you want to go. The amount of votes was like the same in canon. Some people wanted to leave. They made an argument about, watching people die. The one guy arguing that it was nothing outside for him, so it better off him having a chance out here in here. After that, Zuku was now it was his turn. Ida pressed to proceed, and Zuku he wanted to go back. He wanted to check on his mother, so that's what he did. He pressed to leave. He pressed no or X to leave. Now it was the old man. The old man was thinking which one should he do? Hmm. He looked at the votes and he decided to leave. Everybody was happy and some people was pissed. The girl, as psychic canon, she asked the guards that can they stay? The people that wanted to play, can they stay so they pursue the games? And the guard said no, you cannot stay. You must leave. They were about to make a fuss, but the guards put the guns up, and they proceeded to go. Everybody was taken back to their locations. Zuku was dropped back down. The cor- their corks were quickly the corks were quickly turned back on. Zuku instantly broke out of the rope, and he was dropped into this location with two girls. The other girl, her quirk activated. She created a type of weird looking, glitchy looking knife. She cut out of her bindings, and Azuku was untying the other girl, and hers is the girl I'm talking about is no. She's with John Lee, number 78. She's with John Lee. This girl is the one girl that was basically asking to can she stay with stay and do the thing, but they said no, and she's with Azuku, and Zuko untied her, gave her clothes, and Azuku put on his clothes. They all put their clothes on, and Azuku looked at the one girl. The one girl saw that her phone was broken, and Azuku noticed his phone was still intact. He gave her his phone. Actually, do she needs it? She nods and she calls her mom and her not her mom. She called one of her friends, and her friends asked where was she and everything. And she asked that she went to go do some things, and she her turns out her car got stolen, and she's kind of lost. She knows her location. Can you come and pick me up? And I also have a friend with me. She said yes, and she said wait there. She's coming to pick them. She told Izuku that her friend's coming to pick her up, and if you want to ride, she could pick you up too and drop you off wherever you need to go. Izuku said yes. He actually needed. He needs to go check on his mother. The friend picked them both up, and Izuku introduced himself as Izuku Midoriya, and the girl stopped the car, looked at him with shock, saying, she looked back at her friend, saying, "Tris, your friend is Izuku Midoriya, the number one anti-hero and the number one vigilante." Tris, in her mind, she was shocked that she basically offered a ride to Izuku Midoriya, the one that saved Japan. And but she quickly said, "Oh, forgot to mention that," in a shy voice. And Izuku didn't think saying, "Trish, that's a nice name." Hmm. Sounds American. Probably. She's probably. It's like kind of like Bakugo. How he's kind of partially American. But anyways, after that, Izuku he got dropped off near to his place, and he said thank you, and he proceeded to go into his house. Trish said goodbye and everything, and Trish forgot to give him back his phone, and she called him out, and Izuku door, she came out the car, ran to him saying, "Oh, here's your phone." Izuku said, "Oh, you could keep it." She said, "Really? But what about your? Don't worry, I can just disconnect my information." See, he grabbed his phone and turned off all forms of information, deleting it all, like any personal information, but his phone number information or things that you want to talk to him or information that you need to know about him is all there to know. So, yeah, basically nothing that's like personal about bank information or threat or a credit card fraud or anything like that. This is information that you want to know his personality or the things what he do. It's like if you want to call him, you could call him. If you want to text him, you could text him. But anyways, back to the story. He walked inside. He noticed his mom's not home, so he went to his room, pulls out another phone, put his information and card, and you could be chip in there. A buttload of information like missed calls, text messages from mostly from the hospital. He called the hospital, asking what's wrong. The hospital people told him that his mom is in the hospital. Azumador quickly ran out of his house, locking the door and everything. On the way out, he started running incredibly fast, superhuman level of speed, mixed with his not regeneration, his adrenaline, making him twice more faster. He got there, and turns out his mom had a heart attack. He's asking what happened to her, and they saying that she having some symptoms. She's having a type of heart failure. Izuku Midoriya was pretty shocked, and he's kind of fearful for his mom's health. He sees Jun Li coming in, and Jun Li sees Izuku. He didn't care. He asked where his mother was, and they showed him. Jun Li, everything like basic in Squid Games for him happens in canon. And Izuku Midoriya was just told that his mother, she might or might not die from this, so he just for her to stay in the hospital. He told his mom that he could afford the bills and everything for right now. Just stay here and let the doctors take care of you. She wanted to refuse and tell her say no, but he begged her, and she sighed and agreed that she would stay for not too long. And Azuku nodded, and he saw what happened to Jung Lee or player 48th. If you guys want me to go by dog tag names, like name in the comment, like if you want me to go by a real name or a dog tag name, because dog tag name is easy for me, but real name I'm like fucking thinking about it. I constantly gotta be thinking about it. And I'm sorry I'm outside because the fresh air calm my mind and make my headache go away. But anyways, back to the story. He walked up to him, and John Lee kind of got scared. He jumped back a little bit, and he put his hands in the air saying, calm down." And John Lee, he nodded, saying, "Oh, it's just you. Um, what was your name again?" "Oh, sorry, never told you my name. My name is Zuko Midoriya." "Oh, nice to meet you. My name's John Lee." "So you're player 9, right?" "Yeah, I'm player 9." "So, well, what's wrong with you? Why you're here?" Um, um, my mom, what the fuck was I wondering? My mother, turns out she almost had a heart attack and she has heart failure. The procedure is very expensive and medical bills, but I can't afford it. What? But I'm thinking of going back for the money. And he thought about it. He's saying, me too. So they live in John Lee. He realized he don't got his keys to his house. And he probably thinks his mother's got the keys. So he said he gotta go. He nods, and Basically, they made back up with two. They met up with Ida. They met up with Ida, and Ida said hi to them, and Izuku told Ida that you're going back, are you? He said yes, he needs the money. And Izuku said, for your debts, isn't it? Ida was shocked, saying, how you know this? He said, Ida, I'm your friend. I help you to kind of do a lot of things. But come on, they're here. They look. You see a van pulls up. Num Number 48th walked up with the old man, and they were ready to go. The Muslim guy was, or number 32, was also ready to go too. They all walked into the van and they proceeded to go. They all left to individual areas, or basically to the same docks. And also, John Lee's, the agent that he has with him, the secret agent looking guy, yeah, he's there too. But I'm gonna leave it off at the docks, because I got a headache, and I hope you guys like this, because it's not really my best job of it, because I tried so many other times, and the footage always gets corrupted, or the audio cuts out, so I hope you guys like this one. So this is what if Izuku Midori was in Squid Games, part 1. So if you guys want me to make a part 2 when my headache is gone, I can make it, but this is not one of my best ones. Then I gotta do a other one. I gotta do the what if Izuku Midori was in High School DxD part 2 or part 1. I don't know which part I left it off. But anyways, yeah. Oh yeah, one more thing. Just to give you a heads up, I'm gonna make another Izuku Midori what if, but this one is what if Izuku Midoriya. Or not really Izuku Midori what if. I was thinking about it. It was a Black Clover one, but I was thinking about because one of my other YouTubers doing what if Asta was in High School DxD. I'm gonna do what if Asta was in High School DxD too, but my own version, not the same. Well, it's not really gonna be Asta, should say. It's actually Asta's brother, his younger brother. Yeah, I'm taking Asta's, anti-magic devil, his little brother, into the High School DxD world. So I'm gonna make him have pure white hair and have kind of seniority to Asta, but he looks like an older version of Asta, but looks like himself at the same time. Okay, so I'm gonna try to find kind of like a demon-looking figure, human-looking guy. So I hope you guys like it. I'm finna post this one, then I'm gonna post or the one with what if Naruto can save everybody from their darkness one too, cause that's I have to redo it. But I am gonna rename it. So yeah, this is so it's gonna be called. I'm just gonna tell you what it's gonna be called anyways. So that one's gonna be called "What If Naruto Met the Dark Sage?" Because that one is gonna be a evil type of OC. What if? So yeah, so the OC that we have, the sun, yeah, Jin, yeah, that guy from the What If Naruto Can't Save Everybody from the Darkness one. That one's gonna be redoed, and basically, I hope you guys just like them, for entertainment reasons. So see ya.